All right.
What's a good theme song?
Anything. What's a Canadian thing that we probably haven't?
A Canadian thing. Do the reboot.
Northern Exposure.
Do the reboot. So it's not even really a song. It's like a reboot mono. Just do reboot opening.
Reboot opening.
Yeah. Did you guys get Reboot down here?
No, I've never heard of this.
This was like the most fucking famous Canadian show because it was, I think the first like all CG animated show.
I've seen
and
this
it looked
before.
so fucking bad, but it was so like revolutionary at the time.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah.
All right, so it's this top one, right?
Yeah, and then I just like spin the wheel.
Yeah. Whenever you're down.
I come from the net.
Holy
System.
shit.
Look, Canadian
Holy
flag in the
shit.
corner even.
I come from the net.
Hell
Systems,
yes.
peoples, and cities to this place. Mainframe. My format,
Wait till the beat
guardian.
drops.
Okay,
To
yeah.
mend and defend. To defend my newfound friends,
Watch this.
their hopes and dreams.
There's bars in this.
To defend them from their enemies.
Should I do a hard? I'll
Yeah, do a hard one.
The wheel looked kind of weak.
Wait, what battle was it?
All right. Okay.
I counted up 100, that was all facts. Me and Billy bankroll, seen it all stack. I fucked your dream girl and never called back. Ain't scared of jail, send me where my dog's at. I got a hard pass, I might fuck your bitch tonight. With a glass of that Diddy, ho, we sippin' white.
Till I can't see straight. Throw hands till I hear them sirens. Tears running down my face. God's cry when the sky is falling now. Just might. Running down for the love of the chase. Just might. For the thing for the folks in my watch. Just might.
Catch a case if you lames out of place.
Just might.
Grab a case, take it straight to the face.
Just might. Running down for the love of the chase. Just
Hold on, you got me fucked up. Old land in my veins, what you made of? If you ain't fucking with a nigga saying I don't want to fake love. I don't need no more, but I'm still gon' go for it.
So we spun the wheel.
Yo, that actually looked familiar. Was that only in Canada?
I'm not
or
sure.
nah?
All right, you guys,
What
get
do we
your
got?
fucking wish because you
Gutta
guys have been
versus
asking
GJONAJ.
for this battle for
This
so
is like
fucking long.
the battle that made
We have
GJONAJ
not
big.
watched a GJONAJ battle yet on Watch.
Okay.
He's like one of the most highly requested guys to get on here. And
This is the one that made him big, right?
Nikaya.
Nikeo.
Shout out Nikeo.
Nikeo. We got GJONAJ versus Gutta.
Hell yes.
So we're gonna watch that. I'm gonna get some. Can I just steal these chopsticks? Actually,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna embarrass myself.
Do it.
But yeah,
Another day, you know?
just another day at the office. All right, so GJONAJ versus Gutta. I don't have that much info
hold
on
on.
this.
Yeah, this was
I'll be
like
right
the.
back.
But I remember
Start
this battle actually. No, it wasn't the first GJONAJ battle I'd seen. I'd seen other ones.
This is the one on URL, by the way.
Right. Yeah, it's in the record shop.
Yes.
I remember this shit. I watched it a few times back in the day.
What was the first GJONAJ battle that you saw? Then?
B-Dot, I don't want to hear that bullshit. B-Dot's on here. Tell ILLMAC to release LSC music. Come to the studio. Coordinate. Hit me up. Do other songs. Holler at me, bro. The hell?
What's up, B-Dot? What's cracking, dog? You ready for JC?
Yo, me and B-Dot gonna have to do diss track battles.
I saw that little
He's like the
exchange.
NWX of diss tracks. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like the ILLMAC. 2-on-2.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying?
But yeah, GJONAJ versus Gutta. Not really that familiar with Gutta, I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah, I feel like I watched one other battle he got versus someone notable, I want to say. But yeah, this is the only one I remember, and he's entertaining in it. He was good.
Yeah, word. So what you got on the horizon, ILLMAC? Music? Possible battles? Huh?
Yeah, I'm definitely battling before the end of the year.
Oh shit!
It's happening.
Let's go!
And I think people are going to flip. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But yeah, aside from that, just wrap off business. Got the second episode like in production. It's just taking longer than planned. You know what I'm saying? But there's business happenings in the works with it as well. But definitely another episode coming. And then aside from that, I'm trying to start this podcast. We've talked about it. It's been like the unicorn I've talked about for a long, like, oh, I want to start a podcast. But I'm definitely a couple steps closer to that. But yeah, battle, some more music,
Hell yeah.
wrap off.
Hell yeah.
Podcast, pretty much it. You know what I mean?
Plenty of new content on the
Yeah,
horizon.
actually, I got Raising the Bar 11 written too.
Oh, shit.
I'm just in the midst of writing it, so probably next week or something. See what your schedule's like and try to record
me?
that.
Little me? All right.
Yeah, you're the Raising the Bar guy.
Yeah, I am called that. All right.
All right, let's do this.
Reboot. Do you need another beer or anything?
No. Yeah. Nah. Yeah.
Where is the beer? I didn't see it in there.
Do you want another one too?
Just on the bottom.
Alex?
Oh shit! Yeah, just grab one for me. Thanks.
Think I'm a fucking runner on your show?
If you want to be, I can hook you up.
And we could actually talk about it.
All right.
Does it pay better than the rap coach? If so, holler.
Okay. We got URL battle. GJONAJ versus Gutta. This is the first GJONAJ battle we've watched on Watch. Apologies on that. Just no reason. This is what kind of put GJONAJ on the map. I remember, like, I hadn't heard of him before then, and this battle came out, and he had hella buzz after this dropped.
Like Mook was posting about him.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah. So, this was a PG. Happened at, I think I'm gonna fuck up the name of the of the rental store. I think it's Black Star Video. This is where Lux battled Miles and tons of other really infamous Smack URL battles have happened. And they always used to have their PGs in here. And I didn't know this until recently. Jazz told me they don't have AC in there. So when there's fucking, like, the summertime, it's hot as shit.
Beginning of the Smack URL era.
This is how old this is. Yeah, I totally
The
forgot.
8-hour intros.
I gotta, yeah.
I mean, they still have super long intros.
We're getting better. We're getting better. Yes, Black Star, okay?
Yo, someone mentioned, have you guys heard of the ranch flavored soda? And I had to time them out, and it wasn't anything personal.
ILLMAC
It was
going
just
mad
like,
with power in the chat section.
I couldn't time out the creator or any consumer of the soda, so all I could do was time out the person that mentioned
Oh my
it.
Is that a real thing?
I hope not.
Yeah, me too. That sounds horrible.
That person has 300 seconds to think about it if it wasn't.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Street Star Nobs, URLTV.tv, and I got my brother Rain here introducing this battle.
Right now, we in the legendary Black Star Music Hut. Right now, we about to get it popping. I got my man GJONAJ repping Michigan to my left. No. And to my right, we got Gutta from Austin, Texas.
Everybody make some motherfucking noise, man.
Gutta's style is actually hella interesting too, and like, I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's really unique to me.
I don't remember any of those battles.
Why did Lord Leo in the comments say ranch soda is Sharon's favorite drink?
I don't know. Seems like something.
Just because ranch is some white shit.
Yes, sir. Let's go to work. I said you could have been anything you wanted to be in this lifetime. From a stick-up kid robbing niggas in the nighttime to a television game show host giving idiots another lifeline. But instead, you standing here, so only two options remain, it seems. Either you're gonna make this a classic or get put in the casket. But if those two options are both one and the same, it seems it's because either way, you risking death, because the shit I spit is Christmas fresh. I'm a wise man with presents and a gift wrapping. My God, my bars remind these niggas of a manger scene. Yeah. To put it simply, you in danger, King. Yeah. And that's word to the nigga Milltown. See, I spawned this guy's first 2 rounds with the shit I lay down on the stage, but that don't mean I'm serving Quill now. Okay, let's keep it real now. You barely win, gotta steal rounds, and I landslide and kill rounds. Even if your flow liquid, when I lift this heavy metal, you gon' still drown. Same niggas I came up with, same niggas I'm still round, but they true profession is 211s and they skill superb. So if your crew possessions feel reserved, it's cause my niggas keep that steel round. See, I give them something they can feel round the pit of their stomach when the meal's down. This that revenge for Emmett Till sound. A straight razor to his face gave him spitting image of seals.
Oh shit.
Make sure every line you cast and direct will get picked apart. If you ain't about that action, you best cut before it click and spark. The cannon I carry will do more than nick his heart. See it rip tissue and knock bristle off. If you pay for disrespect with your life, then just imagine what this pistol costs. I heard he fucked over Cash E. Hit that nigga with some vicious bars. I ain't believe it, I slept on it. That battle like QP being a grieving pet owner, cause, well, them shit's missing, dog. Listen, y'all, I'm from a place where it's survival of the ill, and to keep it real, only the trillers made it. And that's the fundamental difference between us, but since you don't believe it, let me illustrate it. See, he the type of nigga to come with name flip, super reach, couple drawn out schemes. And I'm the type of nigga to come with building plans, circuit breaker blueprints, security access codes, guard rotation, diagram my escape route, you know, a couple drawn out screams. Holla at me if it's war, I'll make sure everything.
A couple drawn out screams?
I think he meant to say schemes.
Right, that's what he meant, right?
Streams, right?
I heard screams.
I heard
was like,
screams too.
Yes, like obviously he meant schemes, but I'm like, oh, so he's gonna
maybe it's the
tie someone up and make them scream. Yeah, I don't know.
like we got all the info.
Right.
We about to hit this link. And it was a drawn out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I always took it as. I don't know.
Diagram my escape building plans, circuit breaker blueprints, couple drawn out illustrated. See, he the type of nigga to come with name flip, super reach, couple drawn out schemes. And I'm the type of nigga to come with building plans, circuit breaker blueprints, security access codes, guard rotation, diagram my escape route, you know, a couple drawn out screams. Holla at me if it's war, I'll make sure everything that gets drawn out screams.
Circuit breaker blueprints, yeah. Like, all right.
Look,
you ever
you're gonna rob
blue-
somewhere.
Yeah.
You need blueprints of the circuit breakers specifically.
Yeah, exactly.
A couple drawn out.
I wish I really had circuit breaker blueprints.
I know.
With the nearby transformer blew the other day. I was just in there flipping willy-nilly. Luckily, it wasn't a drawn-out scream.
Holla at me as codes, guard rotation, diagram my escape route, you know, a couple drawn out screams. Holla at me if it's war, I'll make sure everything that gets drawn out screams. He come home to the sound of agony and despair to send a tragedy in the air with a couple drawn out screams. I chew a nigga while he hot, I can't stand to eat my dinner cold. It won't be funny if I show up posting pic, but best believe I'm trying to send a soul. See, my niggas got love for hip hop, so I told him Stevie J him if he pretending bold. That means show him we got baby mom covered, cause by the time he see the mag, that ratchet already made his centerfold. See, you fuck with niggas that sing. Y'all ain't a team, more like a band of choir. On some boss shit, I conduct layouts with my index. Get every hollow in that cannon fire. It's ironic that giving y'all niggas the business is exactly what got Brandon hired. The OG say I remind him of how they balled in they prime with the rhyme. Danny Myers. Boy, that Glock got dark tendencies. Every nigga in your squad can get it. The way I'm stretching him's unheard of. That makes y'all accessories to a murder. This type of shit gonna get us all convicted. Your conversation, constipation. You ain't saying shit if you ain't talking digits. I got niggas that'll take him out for a couple bucks like it's date night and they got Milwaukee tickets. Okay, let's talk specific.
Shoot, nigga. Talk to him. Shoot.
Okay, let's talk specific. See, your flaws is vivid, and what's lacking when you write is the tact and the insight to penetrate the norm. And that's the difference between applause and crickets, but don't take it hard, forget it. For you, this loss was scripted in black and fucking white like interracial porn. Bars, performance, skill, that's the shit we feel that you lack. But the good news is, we're gonna still let you rap. I'm listening.
Round one.
What a great quote. The good news is, we can still let you rap. So courteous.
Yeah, good luck.
That whole shit pissed me off. You getting on my damn nerves. I ain't got no name flips for no adverb. Anyway, because you look like adverb. But by show of hands,
What the hell? Look like a verb. He's on some other damn words. I ain't got no name flips for no adverb. Cause you look like a verb. Anyways.
He was very not confident.
No, yeah. I've noticed that. I feel like he's done that in other battles, like the under the breath rebuttal.
Yeah.
With
this is just
with the
between you and I.
conversation, like explanatory thing after, like, well, you know, because skateboards have wheels. Like this.
It's pretty that whole shit pissed me off. You getting on my damn nerves. I ain't got no name flips for no adverb. Anyway, because you look like adverb. But by a show of hands, how many of y'all seen Gutta versus Blacksmith? But those who didn't, let me save you 26 minutes of some whack shit. Midway through his second round, the fan goes, yo, this is a classic. Long story short, that fan got his ass kicked, damn it, dude. Sometimes I think out your fucking mind.
Amazing. That's great.
Gutta versus Blacksmith. Let me save you 27 minutes of some whack shit.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Man, I wish that was a service that someone in battle rap would provide.
Hey, that's what we're doing, right? We're doing the Lord's work here.
That fan got his ass kicked, damn it, dude. Sometimes I think out your fucking mind. I mean, how'd you set up a battle where the fans threw more punches than both of them combined? I mean, why'd you have a debatable with someone who never looked you in your eyes? And now you in front of an animal spit. In my last battle, I said, shake to his throat, I'm apple picking. Will you? You gonna die a different way, but the shit's the same. Shake to his head, that's a good idea. Let's pick his brains. See, I'm about to
PG step era. GJONAJ had his own like very unique
I feel like that
take
happened
on
at
PG
this
step.
event where the first PG step. I feel like it was Trey Dennis. Yes. I feel
In 2015.
I mean,
nah, the PG
What the hell
step's
long
older
ago?
than that.
Think so?
Prep exists in this. He's in the background of this battle.
He wasn't really one that I feel like got pegged with that though. I feel like Dre Dennis was that guy that got pegged with that.
Okay.
die a different way, but the shit's the same. Shake to his head, that's a good idea. Let's pick his brains. See, I'm about dirty. Pause, get your mind out the gutter. Gutter Rel told me to clown you. Snow told me to fuck your mother, but me, I'd rather end it early. Do you a favor, you can die before your time. Euthanasia, have some pointed at your face. Hellraiser, you can die for Iraq. Al-Qaeda, the next part ain't complex. I'll find your bitch later, trailer to the apartment. Not even house can save you, see that's a mini scheme. You need help with that, for example, the word rug. Break it down, R-U-G, the hell with that. Die on the apartment, you're welcome, man.
That was just like that was like speed bag, like rapid fire punches.
And it's like shit that people would have drawn out, and he just did like 3 of them back to back.
That's great.
Yeah,
I love that. He did that.
Yeah.
And it was so easy to fucking get. You're like, yeah, I'm on board. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
None of that was like
trailer to the apartment. Not even a house could save you.
Yeah.
That's a mini skate.
Yeah. Word.
It was. Good point. Yeah,
it was great.
Yeah. I love like comics and shit who do that too. Like, all right, that was a great joke because of this. Moving on. I always laugh in battle rap too when people do that.
To the apartment. Not even house can save you. See, that's a mini scheme. You need help with that. For example, the word rug. Break it down. R-U-G. The hell with that. Die on the apartment. You're welcome, man.
Die on the carpet and not knowing you're welcome.
That was crazy.
You're welcome, man. You see the difference between punching and rapping? I mean, even when I'm playing defense, I'm fucking attacking. I got something you're lacking. A chip on my shoulder like government tracking. Aaron Hernandez.
I always thought me and GJONAJ would be a good style matchup. You know what I mean? Like, there's a certain type of writer that I feel like he, like, you know what I mean? Like him, Soul. I don't know. There's others, but like that are kind of like a little cerebral. But like I've always felt like him and Soul would. Oh, they did battle actually. They did battle. They battled.
Did they? When?
Yeah, bro. I'm pretty sure they battled.
No, they didn't. Raptor and GJONAJ battled. Wasn't Soul. That would have been a good battle, though.
I don't know, man.
I'm positive. I'm
are you
100%
sure?
positive. GJONAJ and Soul had never battled. GJONAJ retired
be a big
before he
deal.
really caught a lot of.
Is GJONAJ officially retired?
Yeah, he's done. I mean, he's expressed in this still frame.
I guess you're right. It was Raptor,
which is a good performance too.
Yeah,
by GJONAJ.
yeah. That's all. Yeah, I was just picturing him in London, and for some reason, but yeah, him and Soul would have been a crazy battle.
Yeah.
Like, I like his style of writing; it's really tight and
I will
underappreciated. I think because of his voice turns off so many people that I think some of his writing goes underappreciated
for sure.
Which a lot of people's writing can be. Goes both ways, right? Sometimes the writing is overshadowed by the person's delivery, and the opposite.
Right,
Sometimes the writing isn't as important because of,
I mean, that's the thing. It's like it has to be such a marriage of the writing style and the delivery.
Yeah.
That's why there's so few people who like are in that elite circle,
upper
right?
echelon. Definitely.
GJONAJ's always somebody that I noticed that everybody wanted to battle. Almost everybody that's on the show has said they wanted to battle GJONAJ.
Wow.
You, Mike P, Madflex, like a lot of fucking people are always. I think even
Mike P's the new GJONAJ.
I want to say Hollow even was kind of like GJONAJ would have been good. Somebody really
with
big
the
one
Twitch
time.
channel. yeah, he's the quick scoping GJONAJ game playing. That's crazy. Yeah, I could see it. You know, his style is interesting. You know, you could pick it apart. His delivery, you know, it makes sense. And it's something that's punching back. You know what I mean?
Government track.
Alex, do you want a paper towel?
Yes, please.
He's like,
When I'm playing defense.
He's like, all right, $5. Get it? Pay per towel.
That's a mini scheme.
Think
about
fucking
it,
attacking.
mini schemes. You think about it.
That's too many schemes. No, all up, that's too many schemes.
Got something you're lacking, a chip on my shoulder rapping. I mean, even when I'm playing defense, I'm fucking attacking. I got something you're lacking, a chip on my shoulder like government tracking. Aaron Hernandez.
Yo, this is a pretty good point. I don't want to always read shit, but it's a pretty good point in the chat. Said everyone hates his voice. Who said this? Panopticon artist. Everyone hates his voice until it became Twerk's voice, and how everyone loves that.
Shout out to the name Panopticon artist.
Yeah, that's
Shout
a
out
pretty
to
good.
Foucault.
I think that's a pretty good valid point in a way.
That is a point, but I
their voices
feel
are
like
pretty similar.
GJONAJ reaches past that, like, wow, you're gonna get it in. Like he's like, we're gonna get it in. Like it's like
It's a
one
little bit
octave more, to where it's like.
And if you match it up with what you're seeing, it's the dynamics of performance and how we perceve that is all different. You feel me?
But that is
good.
that is a
astute
point, for
observation.
sure.
Astute observation.
Yeah.
Government tracking. Aaron Hernandez.
Someone said, "Whose pen is this?"
I said a chip on my shoulder like government tracking. Aaron Hernandez, see how a patriot acting? Oh, you heard he gang banging? Well, newsflash is he fake flag moving? That's the moon landing. I'm
You know I like that bar. Stanley Kubrick. Yeah. The Shining. He's wearing a NASA shirt. The kid's wearing a NASA shirt.
He was trying to
dropping
tell
all
us.
the clues, man.
He was trying to tell us.
Flash is he fake flag moving? That's the moon landing. I'm
Fire. I love that's how you know something's really it. Look at the dude, the tall cat right in the back, his like never-ending head shake, and he's like looking around, like trying to make eye contact with people on both sides of the room, like after the moon landing.
That guy is ridiculously tall, dude. He's like fucking 7 feet tall.
Yeah, I don't like
That guy's huge. That guy's so fucking big.
That's the moon landing. I'm Armstrong. Challenge to get strong armed. You long gone when the drama on you. The first bitch singing like Shaka Khan. I'm a phenomenon. Bottom line, I could battle John in a mosque and still up Ramadan.
That was one of the main guys I heard from this battle, but it's like on the weaker side. You
Yeah,
know what
I
I mean?
agree.
It's like actually one of his worst bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is really funny because I remember everybody was quoting that and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, but there's so much better shit. in
Yeah,
this
for
battle.
real. I gotta say, man, this is like probably so far my favorite JJONAJ round. To be honest with you, so far
This is a great JJONAJ
is probably my
performance.
favorite JJONAJ
Him
round.
versus Chill is insane too. But yeah, this
It
is
is
a
good.
great.
I like though so far he doesn't have any like super weird like what JJONAJ does sometimes that I'm like I don't really get on board where he's like there's a difference between trying to live and trying to die or something. Like he's like these weird.
No, he would say like trying to live and living to try.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like balanced statements. I think
Yeah,
is
then I'm
the
like,
term for it. There's some good ones though. You know what I mean?
While you were playing Sega, I was reading Genesis, and then the lights turn off, and everyone's like, "Whoa!" And I'm like, "What the
Hey,
fuck?
God-
Somebody's reading the
God
Bible?
fucking-
What kind of punch is this? Video games are cool. The Bible sucks." But this round's tight as fuck.
But would you rather be reading the Bible or in prison? While you was reading with a scribble jam, I was in prison 10. Like, all right. I win that little back and forth. But people like that. That's all. Big K said that to me.
God.
That's fucking
People
hilarious.
like that. Hey, if you like
That's
that, then you
fucking
gotta
funny.
like Sega
That's
and
funny as hell.
Genesis from
That's
reading
funny as
Genesis.
fuck.
Still out Ramadan, you soft. You weren't built for the octagon. You softer than a soccer mom. No one respects you. Your bitch cheated on you. She snuck a man in on the side like Papa John. I'm here to take what's mine. Or you don't get that.
Shout out to Chorizo. Not Chorizo, but Chorizo. For that $10.
Flip that. I'm OJ Simpson stealing his shit back. Sit back. Cause if by now you're not a fan, I got holy punches that I promised land. So get flagrant. We don't let the words die like Aramaic. This level or try it. I'll knock you flagrant.
You know I fuck with Aramaic bars.
If by now you're not a fan, I got holy punches that I promised land. So get flagrant. We don't let the words die like Aramaic. This level or try it. I'll knock you flat the fuck out. Try again, but Christ the second coming if he rise again.
Yes, yes, and we got another over adrenaline moment. I'm the best.
There we go. Incredible.
He Pez dispensered up too.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this right here.
Where art thou?
It's a real anime power-up moment. Real anime power-up moment.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
His power levels are over 9,000. Super Saiyan 7.
You can tell how good a bar just was by how much his eyebrows like.
Oh yeah, they're like straight up like fucking how you draw birds like when you're little.
Look, both him and his, well, that's his cousin, right? Or
Yeah,
the dude who's
that's his cousin, yeah.
Yeah, both him and his cousin are adjusting their hat at
Yeah.
the same
Oh,
time.
that's
Yeah, another clear sign.
It's like
Another
after a
clear
line,
sign.
they're both like, ah.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. Oh my God! It's so fucking synchronized.
That was Corden. That was that was the Hit Me Holla remix.
That's incredible.
Slept on.
So cross-examine. See, what often happens is a fan sees Gutta and believes his rapping, not knowing you'd actually die if it was feast or famine. See, that goes way beyond battle bars, knowing for me to eat, he has to starve. I'm not human. I'm an alien trapped in an avatar, forced to...
Woo! Hey, shout out Rufus.
Damn, you goat, man.
Got 5 on it.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
me to eat. He has to starve. I'm not human. I'm an alien trapped in an avatar, forced to translate every fucking half a bar. I was in Pandora's box when I wrote this shit. You knew the world was fucked when you opened it early.
I like this thematic show. I know you're laughing. That's some shit. I'm like, that's some shit.
I'm an alien.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing to me.
I like
is like
imaginative writing, but that still has, you know what I mean?
Like, and even,
I'm an alien.
Even when he
trapped in an avatar.
Like even when he gets super animated like that, it still works. Like there are battles of his where it doesn't work. There's just like it just has to be calibrated so specifically, and even like the vibe in the room and like everything plays into it. But like in this battle, it works. You know what I mean? Like all his gestures, all his like super high voice and all that stuff. Like it just fucking works in this battle. Unfortunately, there are other battles where it like doesn't all come together.
Yeah.
But in this one, it's like like everything, even the voice. I'm like, he's like it fucking works for him right now.
Yeah, the small room works for him. I noticed, and like the pit style, like that's really. You know, well, besides bots, but aside from that, you know what I mean? Like, his style translates in that environment. That was an incredible round.
Yeah.
That round's insane.
Incredible
so
round.
Dude, something that, like...
Even before the alien avatar shit, he's like, or I'm an alien trapped in an avatar forced to translate every half a bar. Which, like, he'd be having to stop a grit.
Yeah, and then he transitioned to say something about Pandora's box, and, like, Pandora was the name of the planet in Avatar, but then he made it, like, about Greek mythology with Pandora's box. I'm like, okay.
I didn't even get that. That's amazing, bro. Damn.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, GJONAJ's round was fucking incredible.
Something that like used to bother me, but now I've just accepted is all URL battles. The first rounds are so fucking stacked because like they're so long that the energy of the battle just inevitably drops off.
Yeah.
So it's like it's all about the first round in a URL battle. Like that's where it lives or dies.
Totally agree.
Yeah. But it leads to incredible first rounds.
3
like
minutes is a lot to demand out of 3 rounds, and then you also add up. There's like 5 of those on a card. Each battle is an hour long. That's a lot. Yeah, I read Michael's comment. So Michael HBY said that this is the first battle URL has ever been forced to release because somebody bootlegged it and uploaded it. I don't remember that, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. I just remember this battle had a lot of like cult following before it came out because there was a
cult following.
There was a crazy buzz about GJONAJ and Gutta when this happened. So.
I do remember hella buzz about this like before, and then there was a trailer that came out that everyone was like flipping out over. Hey, shout out to Phonetics. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Phonetic. Sydney Dean. You're the king. All right, let's get into the top of the second on Gutta.
I say, yo, what up, nigga? This North. How you living, fam? Coolin'?
Oh no, he's starting with the phone conversation. I respect that he's switching it.
Right.
A lot of people
making
just
it believable.
Yeah.
He's like,
the best is when DNA does the phone. I don't know why he does this. He's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "What kind of phone?"
He's got the iPhone 4.
Yeah, tiny. DNA versus T-Rex. Go check it out. The whole time he's doing this, like
he's
really
like,
close.
Hey, yo, I was on the phone with Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
You know, perusing through this. I say, yo, what up, nigga? This North. How you living, fam? Coolin', you know, perusing through this footage of you killing man. Listen, cat. You make SM4? Who's the victim? Man, this kid from Michigan named GJONAJ. Hold on a minute, fam. I said, yo, that was a brief reenactment of a call I got a month ago. And I just
I was like, all right, where is this? That's so good. That is so good.
Got some moves.
I said, yo, that was a brief reenactment of a call I got a month ago. And I decided then, for you to win, you're gonna have to bring some shit that ain't been seen, heard, or done before. And I don't mean that dump the foe and slump your hoe for lumps of dough. I mean something gross. Some shit to make a pack of non-swallow cum and then jump the post.
Women at the club.
You send a shot at me, I'm sending 3 back. Like, what you frontin' for? When them twin cigs are smoking, it's very potent, but this double Dutch ain't got shit to do with jumping rope. Yeah. You see a bright light, feel your chest smacked in here. Woo! That mean I got you with that flare gun. I sent some ignorant killers to put a shell in the most rational nigga with you. That's my idea, shooting a fair one. I said I sent some ignorant killers to put a shell in the most rational nigga with you. That's my idea of shooting a fair one. But he claimed he nice with his hands. Muzzle that. You don't want to tussle scrap. It'll be a PG from the past if we clash. My bad, was that too fast? Should I double back? What I'm saying, as soon as he go reaching for the punch, I got a dot prep to rebuttal that. Speaking of reaching, his old battles are full of them. Check them out. They're gonna be the furthest type that y'all seen. You can search them on YouTube under Street Jam Space Fighter, Michael Dawson. The shit I write is all... I said the shit I write is all steam. When I recite it, y'all scream. I leave my opponents with reoccurring nightmares of aches and pain. When they kill a pill, I give them Tylenol dreams. Direct descendant from Olympus, you facing the god of war. I'm Zeus's violent offspring, but I wait till the cameras quit, then bruise your shit with a moving pick. I violate him off screen. This vehicular homicide, I already took his life before you realize ain't no stopping me. And the real estate, you had him all around board. This ain't Monopoly. But let you tell it, you got hella Berettas and hecklers. Stop it, G. He talking isolated sex if he ever say he cock and squeeze.
Wait, what?
Isolated sex? Cock and squeeze?
Is this a type of sex that I haven't heard of? Is there like a new type of sex?
Conjugal visits?
Isolated. You had them all around board. This ain't Monopoly. But let you tell it, you got hella Berettas and hecklers. Stop it, G. He talking isolated sex if he ever say he cock and squeeze.
So apparently jacking off is isolated
sex. Yeah, I think so.
Sex with self.
Damn, that's pretty crazy.
But what if you're
I never
jacking
knew
off
that.
in public? Or with other
isolation?
people.
Right.
You're still isolated by your corner
So this
knees.
fool is going around every day being like, I get laid every day. I have sex every day. Might be isolated, but...
but you know.
G. He talking isolated sex if he ever say he cock and squeeze. I said, but not me. I let them hollow points rush quick, invest soon as the stock release, and everybody with you get a bag. That's a shopping spree. Now it was at this point in my writing when I found out we lost ice. And that news hit my heart like a puncture from a sharp knife. See, there's no shortcut through the pain associated with a lost life. It honestly had me rattled and backing out of this battle with some shit I at least thought twice. But on second thought, knowing Ice, he still want me to spaz and go get you. I can hear him tell me go roast him and let him burn and crack a bottle and toast over his urn till it's just ashes and no liquor. Put foot in the ass of this whole nigga. And if he holler a trip, the blade will stink him more. Jada Pinkett make him swallow the Smith. So the second we see him... Put foot in the ass of this whole nigga. And if he holler a trip, the blade will stink him more. Jada Pinkett make him swallow the Smith. So the second we see him flex, he'll be repping that DNS. I'll put his brains on money. That's how you make dollars and cents. The flow lawless, my bars flawless, and the bitches say I got astonishing good looks. I'll leave the stage to crowd.
This guy, you should just do like you should just do a whole thing where he like dances, talks about how good looking he is. Like that should be his new angle.
Yeah, the way he
isolated sex
describes things.
Good looks.
It's like, yo, I just had isolated sex and I'm astonishing.
Like, yo, I want to see the Cheddar remix.
My bars flawless, and the bitches say I got astonishing good looks. I'll leave the stage to crowd praise like, yo, that shit you spit was astonishing. Good looks. And I promise you niggas ain't riders, them vaginas is shook puss. If I shoot shit out you, the recipe when they see the meal will remind them of cookbooks. You told JC, you write your best shit every battle. Unless that shit was all hyped, then the rounds he spit tonight should be the strongest he done used. But that nigga killed you with throwaways, so explain me how this nigga died behind bars that wasn't meant for him like he was wrongfully accused. You see, we North Korean Jews, motivated by money and war. It's either action or...
Oh, getting a little anti-Semitic, I think.
We're North Korean Jews?
Okay, let's back up. There's something about money and Jews, I believe it was.
All right,
but let's see if there's a little bit of anti-Semitism sprinkled in the bars here.
Okay.
So explain me how this nigga died behind bars that wasn't meant for him like he was wrongfully accused. You see, we North Korean Jews, motivated by money and war. It's either action or the chips. The way I flip beef in the streets, you thought I put...
Okay, you're right. He did say North Korea. Okay, so this is the anti-Semitism part. We're North Korean Jews. We're motivated by money like Jews and war like North Koreans. Oh my God.
Motivated by money
rap.
awards, either action or the chips. The way I flip beef in the streets, you thought I put spatulas in the clip. If he gets to acting on some shit like he got static with the click, I come attacking.
I want to see that. that's
I put spatulas in the clip. If he gets to acting on some shit like he got.
Dog, this fool should be shooting spatulas. Having isolated
I put a melon baller in the Smith.
Fucking put a broom in there. What else can fit in the clip?
Just writing, just like just putting all sorts of I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Put another gun in this gun.
Static with the beef in the streets, you thought I put spatulas in the clip. If he gets to acting on some shit like he got static with the click, I come attack like a lumberjack and get to hacking him to bits, or he gets shot with a gun. So normal that bitch actually exists.
I remember random like really good bars, and then the rest of his shit.
Yeah, you rhymed it with
North Korean
spatula in
Jews
the clip,
isolated.
but it's still good. Leading up to actually.
That was fire. That was fire as fuck.
Oh man.
That's amazing.
Shout out to the like I assume 2 to 3 Jews in North Korea. Like there's got to be a couple, right?
Oh, for sure.
First round, I killed you with punches. I killed you. I don't play now.
I love the little
Okay, the conversational thing there worked.
Yeah.
I killed you.
That first round, I killed you with punches. I killed you. Now, I'm attacking your pride, but even though you died, let me welcome you to the other side. See, this is for the intellectual, whose mind isn't a vegetable. This is not for the fan who thought Umbrella was incredible. See, some of them. It's not for y'all. Y'all like it ain't for you.
It's not for you. I love his like polarizing nature, but it's still you gotta like it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, he does a lot of that type of shit.
Yeah, it's
that
like
can
it's
come
like
off
the
as
heel you
pompous,
love
but
to hate kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Man who thought Umbrella was incredible. See, some of us are destined for greatness. Knowledge is power if you embrace it, but remember, technology couldn't build what the slaves did. Pyramid schemes got us sinking faster. They spot an Arab and they see disaster. I was hoping to see the raptures. Who gave this bitch power like Cleopatra? You smell the pheromones? The same ones who claim they're the heir to thrones wouldn't bury bones and switch characters when they're alone. Well, honestly, save your fucking apologies. I've been down past so
I love bars like that. That's not a big punchline.
Yeah,
It
it's just
doesn't
a
need a
tight
lot,
rhyme
but it's just
scheme,
like
yeah.
real tight and like imaginative, but like based in reality. You know what I mean? Like
switch
I
characters
love
when
that shit.
the same ones who claim they're the heir to thrones wouldn't bury bones and switch characters when they're alone. Well, honestly, save your fucking apologies. I've been down past so fucking dark my shadow wouldn't follow me. Yet you judge me. Yet you judge me. Like I have a perfect life. Well, I can take or save lives. That's a surgeon's knife. See, that's power in my hands. That's power in my hands. I'm Electro. Bridge of corpses. Of course there's a death toll. I'm losing y'all. But am I losing y'all? I mean, look, brother, what did Peter really do for Paul? Let me stop.
It's audacious to build a bridge out of corpses and then charge a toll to cross it. I'm just saying. You use dead bodies as building material, and you're gonna pay me to cross your bridge? You're gonna make me pay to cross the bridge?
Pay it or become part of the bridge.
Yeah, exactly. That's the toll.
Yeah, that's amazing, bro.
But am I losing y'all? I mean, look, brother, what did Peter really do for Paul? Let me stop.
I love the reference to just random white people, too. Peter and Paul. Oh, that's the Brady's, right? That's the Brady's reference.
You were clearly playing Sega and not reading the Bible.
That's so good. Funny thing, I don't know if you read Ishmael, Daniel Quinn. It's a long-winded explanation, but basically it kind of hypothesizes about like theorizes like about the Bible and that particular story, and the mark of Cain. You know, because of the first murder, the mark of Cain really being like pale skin, and how the brothers were takers and leavers of society. Takers and leavers like, you know, like tribal people, like people, and takers being like, you know, people who...
The colonizers?
Yeah, essentially, and that the mark of Cain is like pale skin. Like, beware of these people.
Yeah.
It's a great book by Daniel Quinn.
I mean, if you look at the track record, it's a little fair.
Yeah, right.
Word.
But am I losing y'all? I mean, look, brother, what did Peter really do for Paul? Let me stop.
Hey, yo.
Let me stop. That's too much knowledge, and you don't know the difference between conscious and conscience. If I beat you unconscious, it weighs on my conscience. That's two different ways on my conscience. Fork in the road. Fork in the road. Psychologist, what do you see? Well, if you see it like me, a fork in the road means you can eat off the streets.
It's not, sanitary.
Not recommended.
But it's fire, though.
Eat off the streets. It's all perception. What you perceive as choices, I see as convenience. If I let you live, that's lenience. Why do you need a reason to listen to reason? Lacerations and legions got you buried alive while you're barely alive. And all over pride. They ask me how, no better yet why I come up with these rhymes inside of my mind, how I can make a person born with no tear ducts heavily cry, a paraplegic man look me dead in the eyes and tell me take it one step at a time. Imagine a line so fucking profound if you said it, you die. Now what you say?
This is the shit that like goes over the edge, but when he's in this mode, it still works.
This exact like rhyme scheme right here is what Diz used.
Yeah.
The like
when you choose
2 years worth of trolling that he did.
Yeah, totally.
He did with it, of lines so profound you'd actually die. Like it's funny, but I fuck with it though. I do fuck with it.
Yeah, it's tight, but it's comical.
It's laugh. Yeah.
Imagine a line so fucking profound if you said it, you die. Now would you say it? I mean, if it was your life or his, would you save him? See, y'all don't want real shit. Balls are your favorite, but I'm making a statement. You had it backwards. You're in a vacant basement chasing Jason, and now you're face to face. Those butterflies in your stomach aren't nerves, they're blades. So that feeling in your gut, is it worse than your gut feeling, or worse for the people that relied on you and see gut failing? I don't know.
That was a good way to wrap that up.
I don't think you get what I mean.
Don't look at me like that, but
I don't think you get what I mean. They
It
like
sounded
this.
like someone said, "Don't look at me like that," but yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Don't look at me like that, but
Wow,
you're great at catching
to
those.
get killed in your dreams, but I'm the real Freddy Krueger. Because I'm killing your dreams. This round, I said, fuck it. Packed it with substance, but don't worry, that third round, I'm going back to punches.
He's like, all right, that round, I did, the dying.
Right.
Because of the profound lying thing. But next round,
It's interesting. Something that's really interesting to me in this era where you have to come up with so much content is like, you can't just do punchlines. Like, there's no way you're going to come up with that many punchlines for every battle.
What are you, Rum Nitty?
Okay, one person
Danny
can
Myers.
do just, two people can do just punchlines.
Right.
But it's always interesting to me, like, what you fill the rest of that content with. Like, to me, that kind of, like, defines your style more than anything. And he just had, like, a really
your personality,
unique way.
like, who you
Right, exactly.
What your choices.
The choices you make when you have that time to fill, right?
Yeah.
And he had a really interesting way to do it where you're just like, okay, that was like the punchline round, and then this is like this weird like metaphorical journey around. Which was, I mean, that's like an interesting answer to that question, right? Of like, what do you rap about for the next 3 minutes?
That is
definitely.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That is a really good point. Yeah, and that's like, for me, I'll be like hella partial. Like, I fuck with that. Like, I like his writing style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can laugh at some of it, but I really like some of the things he says in the off time, in the off season. Of,
it's
between punches.
It's a little hit or miss, but that round was definitely a lot more hit than miss.
Yeah. I mean, I could say also it's pretty fucking cool, like, that he chooses to do that. Even though it's like, I clown on it and it's comical, but it is cool that there is somebody that steps outside the box. You know,
yeah, for sure.
He's not just punching. He's not just doing name flips. He's not doing personals. Not trying to get disrespectful.
Yeah, like I said, I've kind of put him and Soul in a similar category, and like in my mind, I kind of put myself in that like sort of you know, talking about weird shit every now and then.
Yeah. You have some rounds like that.
There's very few people that do that.
But I like fuck with that. Hella.
Yeah, no, it's
and
cool.
I've seen people doing it just fail miserably, including myself. You know what I mean?
Well, that's with anything.
Yeah, of course. But it's intriguing to me for sure.
Soul's interesting because Soul has rounds like this. You know what I mean? Like his third versus Shocks.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's like this journey through hell or something like that.
Yeah.
But then sometimes Soul goes like a different way and he does a comedy round and that's how he like fills the time. Soul's an interesting example because like he can take it in different directions, which just like gives him such an arsenal.
And his bread and butter is like pretty much stating the obvious.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But
like
just in a way that really hits.
Yeah. Some of his biggest moments are just kind of stating the obvious or make like the punchline isn't no great. He definitely has wordplay and shit, but a lot of his biggest moments are not like some crazy wordplay as much as just saying a thing, you know what I mean? But he'll build it up with so much momentum that it's like, oh my god,
and it's just perfect, and like the rhyme scheme is perfect, and it's just the exact observation. Yeah,
like the whole like I forgot 1 round, y'all forgot 27. Like that's more on the clever side, but he has lots of bars that are similar where it isn't like crazy wordplay, but it's like room stopping.
Yeah,
like oh my god,
he said to Shocks like, you're not the next one up, you're just the last one left.
Exactly,
just like,
you know, and that's such a simple thing where a lot of people would have just put that in there, you know, and it wouldn't have been as big, you know, even if it was the end of 4 bars or something, but not like commit to it like Soul does. And I think GJONAJ can do that too, you know what I mean, like the kind of obvious thing or just that like balanced statement thing that you know you were talking about. Like, yeah, it's a great round.
I said I'm a stand-up nigga. Ask around, I'm legit. I always keep it a G, bro. So I ain't gonna lie and say you ass. But you ain't fucking with me though. If he trip over his ego, that Smith give him a peephole. I'll pull apart, you then pull apart.
Just before we get into it, for shits and giggles, like clearly first round GJONAJ, right? Like I feel like second round was a bit closer, I think.
Yeah, it was a little closer, but Gutta had a lot of just like stupid shit. The guns that actually exist
was like the best.
That was the bar of the round, but he has so much other stupid shit in the round. I can't really give the round to him.
Yeah, I feel you.
The second one's closer than the first, though.
Right.
For sure, yeah.
I definitely like that. Gun's so big that it actually. And that was like the pinnacle of Guns So Big bars.
Right.
What, 3 years ago or whatever? 3.5 years ago?
Part 2 and your bitch will be in the seat.
3 years ago, that's crazy.
It does feel longer.
Smith give him a peep.
I don't know. I think they held on to it.
Oh, that is right. They sat on it for hella long.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'll pull apart, you then pull apart 2 and your bitch will be in the sequel, like in a world.
Yes, movie trailer voice. Let's go.
I said I'll pull apart 2 and your bitch will be in the sequel, like in a world where overly aggressive battle raps can get you killed.
Wow, that's great. That's great.
Let me get through it. Fire. Yo, he has like one moment every round.
That's it's true.
Great.
And then just like the goofiest ass content for the rest of it.
Yeah.
I said, in a world where overly aggressive battle raps can get you killed, GJONAJ and his hoe find themselves in a fight for their lives. And this time, it's for real. Spit seismic events, and this nigga only brought rhymes, so I can make his earth quake with scriptures that register on the Richter, or just kill him with default lines. I said, see, I planned and erupt with volcanic destruction. These pyroclastic flows will ghost you and the faggots who gassed you. And even if you wind and rain like back-to-back hurricanes, you'll never be viewed as a natural disaster. I said you'll never be viewed as a natural disaster. My niggas had asked, what's impressive about dude? I told them, nothing I found. Approach his chick with dick and 6 gallons of water, like, bitch, suck it or drown.
All right, let's go. Classic Gutta. Classic Gutta bars. Let's go. Let's go.
Dick and
6 gallons of water. Just like carrying like jugs of water.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
What is your delivery system for the water?
Yeah. Have you never heard you can drown in a teaspoon? It might have been an easier trek for you.
Suck it or drown.
Why 6?
Yeah.
Why do you have to drown her? Is there not a more efficient method of killing someone who wouldn't suck your dick?
I don't know. Maybe he rhymes it with something. I don't know.
Honestly,
is his dick in the water?
Honestly, isolated sex sounds way preferable to this scenario.
Is it like a
find it or
just have some
like a
isolated
snorkel
sex,
situation? Is it like a meat snorkel situation? I don't know. Maybe
this definitely is an isolated sex.
I think this line is an onion. It's gotta peel the layers back. Oh my god. 6 gallons of water. Suck it and drown.
It'll never be viewed as a natural disaster. My niggas had asked, what's impressive about dude?
Just at the club. Goes into the bar. That's the
Fill her up.
You come here often? Suck it and drown.
I told him, nothing I found. Approach his chick with dick and 6 gallons of water, like, bitch, suck it or drown. You see, her life's about choices, and now she voiceless.
I think it's a snorkel situation. Like, you know what I mean? It's tied into like
something. He forgot that snorkel
her being waterboarded.
Yeah.
From guzzling brown, you peasants get beheaded in heaven sent if you even contemplate touching the ground. Even if, ever since my last smack shit, I've been against putting dick in a fat bitch. I ain't fucking around. But your death,
Was this
your
whole thing a
death,
setup for fucking
positive
around?
paternity test. 20 years in the making. It's been apparent all along.
Yep. I was like, wait, is it
fucking around was the big thing. It was
like sticking your dick in a pizza. Fucking hot brown. Like having sex with a tire. Yeah. I hate round lines, yo. I fucking hate that shit.
There's been one good one in history, and it was Hollow Deluxe.
What'd he say?
To see, it's a circus act to see this clown go through a fire round.
That was good.
The one good one in history. No one else should ever use one.
Test. 20 years in the making. It's been apparent all along. And I got the sense that you hoe fam, so that folk can take that Conan bar, Barrick out your tone. I catch him stunting heavy in that Chevy. Walk up on the driver's side and start airing at your dome. The cops find him dead or stretched in a red Corvette next to a semi with no prints, like that bitch came to America alone. Whoa! Wow!
Wait, what did he say?
No prints, like the bitch came to America alone. It's a coming to America line. This is good.
Yeah.
America alone. Whoa!
Yo, you always need, like on the slow reactions, you always need one person to go
to get it going.
And
That's right. It was crazy.
It's like
the slow clap of battle rap reactions.
It's like
that's fucking on point.
It's like the first follower is the leader, you know? It's like that TED Talks video or whatever YouTube video where it's like one dude in the fucking hillside like dancing at a festival.
Dancing,
and like one other person comes and starts making fun of him, and then everybody. That's what just happened.
That's right.
But the guy dancing on the hillside was the wow. And then everyone's like, it's popping over here.
Whoa! Wow! Semi with no prints, like that bitch came to America alone. I get back to the trap minus the strap. My niggas like, what happened to the chrome? I told him it's in the car, like I'm reenacting Gnome.
Like that.
It's just great, so fuck that.
He get at me like, I'm a shooter. I'm like, well shit, you ain't the only one. See money, I just copped the light-skinned Beretta. I call that bitch my golden gun, cause I'm usually suave suave until I gotta check niggas, then I come with something extra in KCJ. You know, release a shot while he aiming in my position. Bought him AKs ablaze, I bought a gang ammunition. Some of y'all like gun tripping.
Such
That
a
shit when
long setup.
Yeah.
That was like the paragraph setup. That was. I'm like, wait, where's this going?
Where's the rhyme?
Then I come with something extra in KCJ, you know, my golden gun. Cause I'm usually suave until I gotta check niggas, then I come with something extra in KCJ, you know, release a shot while he aiming in my position. Bought him AKs ablaze, I bought a gang ammunition. Some of y'all like gunna tripping. That shit wasn't even action packed. Cause it wasn't meant for y'all. Them bars for Southern battle rap.
Okay.
Then let's master trap. If you ain't got Young Scotty's performance, hot double Hemi, a Sias pin, 4K's relentless attack. If your aggression ain't matching stats well, ain't no point trying in. Cause without that, your luck's gonna have to be a large sample of Daniels if you step foot in that lion's den. And all that feeling brave will switch when you end up in grave conditions. Boy, it ain't no safe positions once you cross that Mason-Dixon. See, I'm here to break tradition, and this bitch is glass frame. I got charisma, flow, and delivery, and the shit I kick is past flame. Fuck opinion, them just facts like Mickey last name. If I kick and blast things, your family gonna need a eulogist.
Mickey facts.
Them just facts like Mickey last name. If I kick and blast things, your family gonna need a eulogist. And I hope you make me prove that this bite is way worse than the bark when that fofo bulldog get to bussin'. Nuts. I told you niggas I ain't new to this. I told you niggas I ain't new to this.
The dog.
And I wish he had a cuter bitch, but fuck it, she gonna have to do. She like, how come every time we smash, you always got that gun attached to you? I said, cause fucking a nigga's chick in his bed is some shit that you can die for, fam. He walk in, seal walls, breaching me balls deep in that trifle and get his chest and his jaws creased with large heat. Then I get back to making his hormone like a thyroid gland.
That was like better than the setup needed.
Yeah. I said I'm no joke, and the float blow like a 440 diaphragm. Sun joints hold you at gunpoint, ready to slow roast most your desires, fam. Then you hear noise from the back screaming, fuck that. I'm not going down for you killing JoJo the Tiger Man. I don't want no brain fragments on me. That shit get in your clothes and it sticks. I said, see, with them other guys, you might get off with that light talk and them quite soft featherweight rhyme schemes. With me, you either twice sharp or it's white chalk, yellow tape. Crime scene, nigga.
G and people already know his slogan.
Yeah, I think he just has a lot of homies there.
Right.
But probably also people who've seen it. You know, it's a small room.
Yeah.
This was still the PG fucking event. You heard, you know, the not the big stage, the small room. So folks know. You want another one?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Shit.
Somebody in the chat said you Googleize her. Like the Zoolander.
Oh my god.
Chat be bodying me, bro.
Sorry?
I said the chat be bodying me, man.
Yeah, man.
So good.
Chat's good tonight.
Sometimes they're the worst, but sometimes they're just above the worst.
You should outsource your future battle writing to
chat, chat. Group think, ruin your day. Group think. I'm with that. The think tank.
Yep.
I should do one round that's just crowdsourced, like via Patreon. Like I have to I'm like, here, just write setups and or the punch.
Yeah.
And I have to put the rest together.
Right.
It'll be like how Bob Dylan wrote songs. Right? It's like have all this shit on the wall. I'll just be like, for one round, rearranging
and
this shit.
Have everyone come to stage like T-Top. For our streams, every single person comes up to do that,
right? Just hella cameos and no bars. Time.
Bottom of the third, GJONAJ. Damn.
Yo, did the chat go bad on Lush on some watch recently?
Yeah.
Someone in the chat said we killed Lush bad. Y'all better leave that man alone. It's cold.
He was kind of funny, to be honest with you.
You better.
It's his own fault.
Hell nah, man.
It's his own fault.
It's on my neck, man.
Now you're getting checked. You said a lot of big words, so I'm gonna take that as disrespect.
Wow, incredible rebuttal.
Coming from JJONAJ.
I know, of all people. That's great. That's great.
And it's a like a under the breath rebuttal thing, but it worked. Like he did it with a little more confidence.
Really good,
he's kind of like,
and he's smiling.
Yeah.
Now you're getting checked. You said a lot of big words, so I'm gonna take that as disrespect. Picture this. Me at home a week ago, trying to get focused by myself, pissed off at the person I'm alone with, trying to feed people with a closed fist and channeling my anger when I wrote this. They asked me the same fucking question. Every battle, am I gonna win? I'm like, is hell hot? Does every rapper sell rock and been in a cell block? You don't think I got guns too? Well, stop, I'll let it ring and you get in the bag. That's a bellhop, die in the lobby. Who can stop me? If I die, then you die.
Ring then get in the bag, it's a bellhop.
Yeah.
That's I never caught that because I was like, well, a bellhop, I'm like, where's the ring? Bell. That's like a layered little reference, you know what I mean? I like it.
Bang!
I had a good conversation real quick with Carter actually when we were working on things, and he was breaking down how first of all we talked about like quantum entanglement and hella deep weird shit. Where I was like, he was just putting me on game. I was just like just listening to Carter's the Gnome 5 bar on repeat. This
man has something to teach me.
Like, I just wanted to keep giving him the high five. But no, anyways, he's talking about battle rap and like he's first of all, I don't know if you know, I'm sure because he's been on Watch. This fool is intelligent as fuck.
Yeah, super smart.
And but yeah, he's talking about how battle rap on a literary level is like literally the most advanced form of writing that there is right now because of all the different literary devices it uses and all these things, you know, like
Iron was saying that too, actually.
Yeah, and like I never really put it in perspective or really thought about it, you know what I mean? But then I was like on some devil's advocate shit in my head trying to be like, well, no, because and I couldn't fucking argue with it, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty incredible what this shit is, you know?
Yeah, totally.
But that line just reminded me of it because of the language I just caught.
You don't think I got guns too? Well, stop, I'll let it ring and you get in the bag. That's a bellhop, die in the lobby. Who can stop me? If I die, then you die. I'm a kamikaze, a sick, twisted fuck. I knew you wouldn't cut off the leg to save the body. See, that's the difference between you and I. If it's do or die, all you'll do is die. That's why I buried him. You're beneath me, I'm arrogant. You're beneath me, I'm arrogant. I mean, even if you don't fucking get it, you better uno lavos and pretend to dig it. No.
So good.
No jokes. Your only sliver of hope is that I choke, and that opening is so narrow like a cancer patient on a cold table hoping you're a match for their bone marrow, and that's the one line I won't cross. To get in his head, I'm not a witch doctor. I don't bring up the dead. That's what pussies without a pen game. Bitch, welcome to the end game. I'm Kim Jong, full fifth drawn. That'll let a couple retreat like Vince Vaughn. Until he likes this America.
What did he say?
Someone goes, that shit was weight.
Crazy.
Damn.
Pussies without a pen game. Bitch, welcome to the end game. I'm Kim Jong, full fifth drawn. That'll let a couple retreat like Vince Vaughn. Until he likes this American killed on cam. Welcome to ISIS. Then does it stop? Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Then does it stop though? No, yo. Come on, yo. Then does it stop though? No, the whole camp dies next. This the Gestapo. That's your crew? Every one of you gets fed embalming fluid. That's how they all gonna die while they all alive. Unless you find somewhere for a maldehyde.
That's a fiery. It's fiery.
It's silly but fire. Yeah, it's definitely fire.
Big butt, hey. Formaldehyde, fuckhyde. I'm Dr. Jekyll, cooking the kid, Hansel and Gretel, hands on the metal. Now it's time to dance with the devil. You should have let it be. I would have let you leave. You could have survived the war. That's
and see, that's another thing. I'm gonna go back, but like his setup was cooking the kid, Hansel and Gretel, hand on the metal, hand in, you know what I mean? Like that was the setup. Other motherfuckers, Lazy Rider, was like ended with that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Hands on the metal, cooking the kid, Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
You know, that's like easier to do. But so it's like subtle choices was what I fuck with at the writer level, you know?
Fuckhyde, I'm Dr. Jekyll, cooking the kid, Hansel and Gretel, hands on the metal. Now it's time to dance with the devil. You should have let it be. I would have let you leave. You could have survived the war. That's a refugee, but you stayed right where the war at. Blood splattered all over the floor mat. Looks like a fucked up image from Warshak. Warshak, that's the ink test. Ironic, you're dying to a better pen. North set you up to die. You should probably get some better friends. The worst part about this ad flipping on YouTube, it never ends. I recommend.
great simple line.
And it's a run-on sentence essentially because there's some Rorschach. That's a test. That's the ink blot. You know.
I recommend your friends. The worst part of ironic, you're dying to a better pen. Like a fucked up image from Rorschach, that's the ink test. Ironic, you're dying to a better pen. North set you up to die, you should probably get some better friends. The worst part about this ass whooping, on YouTube it never ends. I recommend you console your fans. I'm wise beyond my years. I got advice from an older man. He said never throw punches with a broken hand. I looked at him confused like, yo, I don't understand. He said, what good's a punch if there's no power when it fucking lands? Damn. And you had the nerve to challenge me with subtle jabs like you wouldn't get fucking dragged and fucking bad? Well, now I'm mad, and I can't get past it, so I'm gonna catch you leaving Summer Madness, talking to your fucking ratchet, knife you at a red light, tell your bitch you got stuck in traffic.
He's hitting with the Danny Meyer. It's like,
knife you at a red light, tell your bitch you got stuck in traffic.
I mean, honestly, I feel like part of the thing with GJONAJ after this is that he probably like watched it back and like felt like he was doing too much and like, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that can affect you when you watch yourself back. But like stuff like this is, even if it looks a little corny or whatever afterwards, like it's so fucking good in the moment. It's so good to watch.
I feel like a lot of
it gets me into it. You know what I mean? I think if he had just like kept up at this intensity and not like overthought things, he wouldn't have fallen into some of the traps that he did.
I think it's the artist shit too, where, you know, even I think I seen it with cats like 24/7, where just felt super underappreciated. You know, I got that vibe
and then that
a lot
puts you in a certain mind
even
frame.
in his material
Yeah.
and performances of just like, fools aren't fucking with me, fools aren't fucking with me, read comments, fools aren't fucking with me. He always gets roasted. He's getting roasted in this chat, like, wait, his voice, all this shit. His writing is incredible, dog. I don't care. And same with 24, but there's a certain thing of like, that just artist mentality and like,
it's so hard
and
not
how
to
it can
play
affect
into it.
you like in this crazy way, you know what I mean? Like and I felt like that was prevalent in his material towards the end, like references to how people hate on him and all this shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
And it's kind of that artist insecurity thing, you know what I mean, and how it affects people differently, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I've definitely fucking been on that, like, oh my, but my one saving grace is I'm like, no one said meaner things than I do when I watch, like, it's hard for me to watch most of my
see,
shit.
that's my thing
it's
too,
never
is like,
good enough, you know?
It's not what people say, like, that's never really affected me that much. It's like when I watch my performances, what I think about it, and then I try to adjust things, and it just doesn't work for me, because the reason I started doing the things I was doing is like, because that's just what felt natural, and like, you know, you're always gonna have like weaknesses, and you just have to like,
I don't have one single performance
that, you know what
where
I mean?
I'm like, yes,
right, exactly,
that's perfect, that shit,
exactly.
You know, it's like every performance I have hella problems with, I hate this whole part, or the way I delivered it, or the timing, or my voice here, or whatever, you know what I mean?
That's everything with every artist, though. Any medium, I'm sure any artist looks at like a photo they took, a painting, song they wrote, and they're not like, they're not happy with everything. Like, I could have done this better, that, So
definitely find solace in like pieces, like,
that was cool. I'm glad I did that.
That was tight. This rebuttal here, how, you know what I mean? Like spontaneity moments and magic moments made on the spot. Like, that's where I'll be like most proud of shit, like, because there was no thought into that. That was, but so I can see how that fucking shit goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and the relationship between battle rappers and fans is so crazy because the nature of battle rap. We all know this, you know.
Well,
and
the crazy part about that is I don't share that with you guys at all. It's very weird. My experience
they love
fans
you.
is they all really like me.
Right.
Which is weird because it's like I'm in the same culture as you guys are.
But you provide them with content.
But you're not like constantly doing disrespect, you know what I mean? Like saying, you know, getting paid to disrespect other people. So it's almost like seeing the boxer and going up like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you're like having an objective.
You're the promoter.
Like,
They're like, we love this guy. He gives us all the matches we want.
And revolutionize battle rap in the way it's delivered to us.
Yeah, but it is weird. I don't ever experienced that like toxic, you know, which is everything, you know. Honestly, I talked to like Jeff and Ben or skateboarders, and they often say like, oh, skate culture is that way too. Like skate comments are like hella negative. And I think just being into battle rap for so long, I've gotten used to like people just hating in comments. And I'm just like, this isn't that bad. Most of it's pretty positive,
well,
you know?
The biggest mistake that battlers or entertainers or anyone can fall into is like that thing of where we take for granted the positive, because we'll just skim past the positive.
See a negative and be like, what?
I'm the greatest. I know that. Yeah.
And one person like, this part was trash. What do you mean this was trash? What do you mean that one part of that one performance of that one round was trash? You're a fucking hater. Well, then if that person's a hater, you know, what are the other people? Lovers? You know what I'm saying? Like, we take that for granted.
It's like, hey, I might have haters, but I got a lot of lovers. You know?
Yeah, like, you can't take the salt with the sweet. It's like, I'm always reminded, I'm sure I've even said it on the show, like, it's something I want to get tatted because it's a constant reminder, is the best of men is he who blushes when you praise him and remains silent when you defame him. You know, like, I tell that to the homies all the time. It's Khalil Gibran from The Prophet or whatever. But it's like something I've like, am constantly telling myself, because I'm an insecure artist, you know what I mean, in all aspects, you know, music, whatever. And so all that to say, fucking I see the kind of artist curse with GJONAJ.
Totally,
in the way
totally.
He even when he went out, it was like a Facebook post kind of talking about that a lot too, you know, when he retired.
I think life got in the way for him though, because I remember, was his last battle Chilla?
I believe
I'm pretty sure it was.
I believe so.
I had breakfast with him before he battled Chilla, and I remember he wasn't done with his stuff. And he was kind of whatever about it. He's like, I gotta go finish my third. I was like, what? You're battling in like an hour, or like, not an hour, like, you know,
later
a couple
that
hours.
day.
But, you know, he was not really bothered by it. He was totally chill. We were just hanging out, like laughing, making jokes and shit. But I just think he was saying that there's life stuff that's getting in the way of this. And I don't know, he never really struck me as somebody that like wanted to make this his like defining thing about him.
Likewise,
you know,
I think
even
he's
though
got
he's
other
so talented at it, you know.
If I like heard there was a book or some shit like this for legitimately wrote or whatever, like I would love to read that shit. Like I think he's got a, you know, a literary, you know, talent. And I even hate using the word talent because we put work in this shit. It wasn't something we woke up with, you know what I mean? But I fuck with JJONAJ. Come back. What's popping?
I mean,
ruin your day.
I mean,
me and you.
Yeah,
he'd be great on Ruin Your Day. That'd be
he would
great
be, but
for him. Yeah,
him and Mad Flex.
Yeah.
That's an
I forgot. Somebody
insane.
said they wanted to battle him recently. That was, I mean, you and him. I feel like would be really, really fucking good. But there was somebody else that I was talking to that was like.
I mean, a mirror match of him and Random would be incredible.
Oh my god!
I feel like maybe it was B. Dot. Somebody said they wanted to battle him.
Jafar versus Santiago.
But yeah, JJONAJ is missed for sure. He's missed by a lot of people. So
this is pretty much the end of the shit. I think he stops here too.
Let's see how he finishes.
Tell you bitch you got catch you leaving Summer Madness, talking to your fucking ratchet, knife you at a red light. Tell you bitch you got stuck in traffic.
Let's go. Get it out.
You leaving Summer Madness, talking to your fucking ratchet, knife you at a red light. Tell you bitch you got stuck in traffic. Damn it, see how your life flashes and it's going in a New York minute? Another New York victim? Cops like New York did it and I leave the crime scene in a Detroit fitted. Good night.
That's a great ending. Great closing.
His cousin adjust his hat at the same time.
Yeah.
Leave the crime scene in a Detroit fitted.
Kept it cool. Yeah. Do not touch your hat. Do not fucking touch your hat.
It's so dark. And the way he shakes his head.
Yeah.
They finished this one.
Yeah, that just made it look tighter.
Yeah. 3-0, GJONAJ. Gotta have some a great moment each round. Like one. One great moment. He has some good moments, but one like great moment.
It's always wild to me when there's someone like that who does have like the great moments, and then the rest of it is just like so off. And it's like you can kind of see how it's like they just have like not quite the taste level of like what's a reach or what sounds corny or whatever. But it's just so funny to me. It's like you did the good thing. Just like keep doing the good thing.
Nah, for sure. Good battle.
Yeah, that was fire. That was definitely one of my favorite GJONAJ performances.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna cut it there because I have to start doing this music video. I have to start rendering this shit. But I saw somebody ask when I'm gonna release the Geechee Jazz watch. It's on the Patreon. All the watches we do are up on the Patreon, patreon.com/RuinerDay now. But yeah, that was the wheel episode. 2 really good fucking battles. If you want to get any battle you want on the wheel, go to patreon.com/RuinYourDay now. And yeah, salute to these 2 gentlemen that came by to watch some battles with us. ILLMAC, Raising the Bar 11 on the way.
Soon. Make sure to peep the 667 Cult album out now wherever you listen to music, on Spotify or iTunes, or it's on Bandcamp and all that. But yeah, 667 Cult with a K. Cultivate. The new album out now. Also Cultivate with the K. But yeah, go peep that. We just dropped that. You know what I'm saying? So, and the music video dropped for The One. So go subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're trying to build that up for the squad. I appreciate y'all, definitely.
Twist. Bodied
November 2nd. Will be in theaters.
Fire.
It's been a long wait. It's been a long wait for me, as it has been for you. But
I'm sure it's been a longer wait for you.
Yeah. But I'm incredibly excited to share it with the world. And trailer out next week. Brand new trailer. New look at the movie next week. And then theatrical release November 2nd.
Hell yeah. Saw a question, did the hats sell out? I think they did. We made new hats, but there's gonna be more merch on the way. I've designed 2 shirts. I'll say this, if you like the way those hats look, there's gonna be something else that looks a lot like that on the store coming up. And yeah, we got the mixtape dropping day after tomorrow. That's why I'm cutting this early. I have to start on, I have 3 more music videos to finish before Friday. So your boy's busy. And then let's see, what else do I gotta plug? David versus Goliath on Sunday. On Monday, we're doing the Dirtbag Dance show on Ruiner Day, so that's going to be Disaster, Lush One, myself, Geechee, Dirtbag, Alex if he wants to roll by, Greg if he wants to roll by. And then, and then on Friday, we got the Animal Planet EP drop-in and a watch on that as well.
Fire.
So there's a ton of shit.
I definitely am coming to the Animal Planet.
Oh, dude, have you heard any of that?
I've heard a couple. Because Chase mixed a couple songs.
Yeah, it's
so I've heard
so fucking good.
Fire.
Plus, the crazy thing about the Animal Planet EP is it's 7 songs. It's, I think, almost 50 minutes long.
Yeah, the couple of songs I heard, there's like 7-minute song.
Yeah, but it's good. It's like good.
It switches up.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
But yeah, guys, tons of new content. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Just to answer one question about Body real quick. It'll be a limited release at first. I don't know the exact list of cities, but basically all major cities in the United States is kind of my expectation. But there should be news soon about exactly where it's going to be. And then the way it works is kind of standard for indie movies. Depending on how it does, each weekend after that, they add more theaters. So it could, if it does really well, it could end up, just being everywhere, which is our hope. But yeah, at least major cities you can expect
every
to see
league,
it.
man.
Yeah.
And just have every league,
totally.
you know what I mean? Like we all got to get behind this shit.
Well, we still
see your boy on there.
We have still the watch that you guys both actually were at with. Is it Callum?
Calum and Jackie Long, the stars of the movie. Yeah,
we still have that watch and we haven't released it yet because I'm waiting for the movie to come out and then we're gonna drop it. And they all talked about their experience with filming and with battle rap. I think we watched Dumbfounded versus Tantrum.
No, we watched Dumb and Illusion Z.
Oh, yeah.
And we watched one round of Disaster and DNA.
Oh, yeah.
They wanted to watch the whole battle, but you wouldn't let them.
Hey, I saved them. I saved them. The first round's the best.
That battle is
is
a turning point.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And outside of North America, I don't believe there's a theatrical release planned at this point, but it will be on YouTube Red worldwide.
Let's go.
So it will be available to see worldwide.
Hell yeah, guys. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you the day after tomorrow when we premiere the mixtape. It's going to be really a lot of fun. Just got a lot of work. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in.